Welcome to another episode of Dirty Rotten Reactions and Podcast, your one-stop shop for racism, homophobia, misogyny, and anti-Semitism. And today it's all about the misogyny, dog.
She belongs to the
So let's
street.
get into it. You lost your balls, you lost the church, you lost your women, you lost your fucking country. We are way past the point to where voting is going to bring this country back. If white people has done anything wrong, it's being too fucking nice. The only thing that's going to save this fucking country is all-out revolution. The men in this country are gonna have to grow their fucking balls back, put their wives in the kitchen where they fucking belong. We have a revolution to fight. We gotta show up in numbers. Bullshit. Black people obviously don't like white people. You pay taxes and you fucking vote. That's how they know they fucking got you. This is why I keep saying bring back segregation.
Why do you think men are more hesitant about marriage than ever today?
It's a mixed bag. I mean, I would be too. Think about it this way, right? If you see the majority of things are not aligned with what you actually want long term, but they will suffice in the short term, and you kind of know that whether you're aware of it or not, the idea that you're going to put everything onto the table to be shared equitably with somebody who you don't believe is actually going to be there for the long haul for you is very, very terrifying. Why would you do that, right? It's literally just risk to reward. It's like, what is the cost? And right now, the cost benefit analysis for men doesn't add up. There's no actual structured role for a wife. There are no clear expectations that you can even have for a woman as a wife. You can't address that. You can't say, I need somebody who's this way, or I expect you to operate and honor a marriage in this way, or marriage means these things to me. Because women have become so entitled and we've given them so much leeway that men are always the brunt of any type of friction or fallout or discontentment. It's always the man's fault, and we cannot hold women accountable or address or call out behaviors or things that they demand but cannot accept having the same standards given to them for, especially in the dynamic of a relationship. And so for a lot of men, marriage right now doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Especially there's laws that don't support men in divorce. We don't even address the fact that there's no strong economic discrepancy between men and women as far as how much they can make if they choose to pursue similar careers and work similar hours. But at the same time, the expectation is men put everything on the table. Women take what you want from men. And if at some point you get sick and tired of this, or you find somebody else, your trainer at the gym who's super attractive and fits the Chad bro thing, that calls on your short-term mating desires, then sure, have an affair, take everything from your husband and leave him out to dry.
Damn.
No man wants that.
She called him out.
Most of them are being very wise and saying, there's not any viable options here for me. And so I'd rather not do that.
Very wise, she said. Marriage is failing by ending in divorce. But you're actually seeing way less people actually get married. You actually see way less people even wanting to engage in relationships this day and age. Because just like she said, if a man weighs out the cost of benefit analysis, right, most men are not going to see a lot of long-term benefit to getting married. Right now, we currently have a 50% divorce rate. Okay, and 80% of those divorces are initiated by women. And that's because, for one thing, there's so much financial incentive for women to actually initiate divorce and cultural support. Right now, there's so much propaganda telling women that it is empowering to be strong and independent and stand on your own 2 feet and that you don't need a man, convincing you that the word submissive is a degrading term. So it's caused women to not be good wives, basically right up to the point of divorce. This all comes from feminist propaganda that honestly started way back in the early 1900s. And without even diving too far into it, because I have done the research, and I do realize now that it was basically feminist propaganda pushed by Jewish billionaires so they could ultimately profit off of it, convincing women that modern day marriage is like a form of slavery. So nowadays, whenever they get into a marriage or a relationship, they demand equality, but the thing is, if you demand equality, it's not equal from the jump. If you're demanding equality, it's already not equal. All right, that's superiority. If you look at most relationships this day and age, there is no equality. Women lead the household by far in majority of the marriages I know that I've seen, and the men have actually taken on the submissive role. Even if the man is the provider and the protector in that relationship, he still takes on the submissive role. Men have completely cucked out and lost all self-respect and dignity, and the women are out here just slanging their big old alpha she-male dicks dominating these dudes. And look, the men did let it happen. The men let it happen. It was the beta males that always struggled to get sexual access from women, and they would do anything that they possibly could to get it. And telling women that they were equal, that they were special, that they were queens and goddesses was really all just a bunch of bullshit to try to get in their pants. That's why I say that these beta male simps are really just predators, lying to women trying to get into their pants. And sometimes that may work, but typically, for the most part, women are actually attracted to men who actually have self-respect and dignity because they actually know that they are high-value men, so therefore they don't really have to pander to women in order to get access to women. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you like this content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, drop a comment, tell me what you think. I appreciate all your support. God bless you.